This HAN Network video is brought to you by Carl Chevrolet. On the campus of Ridgefield High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. I'm Frank Renito, sitting alongside the cheerleading captains for the Tigers. They are Lexie Brown and Eyga Williamson. Girls, thank you so much for taking time with us this afternoon. Great to see you again. Let's start with the fall season. Football under your belt. How much fun was it for you girls?
Being our senior year and having been on this team for 4 years, it was just a great way to end the fall season and our final season. So
I thought it was really good. It was very different from last year, just as far as like the attitudes, but we kind of predicted that in the previous interview that we had with you. So it went pretty well, but it's kind of sad to know that we're probably not going to be on the sidelines anymore. So.
That's always a tough realization there, but now you can really switch gears. You're into competition season 100%. What has that training mentality been like now as you guys get going with practice?
It's been pretty good. Like we mentioned before, we were conditioning over the summer, and we have been working on our stunts and our tumbling for a while, so it's not just like a big switch, but it definitely has been a lot harder.
Well, now, Lexie, let me ask you this. You guys obviously got to be a part of that great basketball season here last year, all the way to the championship game. What's the preparation for basketball games like now as you get closer to the start of their regular season?
we practice our basketball cheers most of the time during practice, and we take parts of our competition routine and we make those into half times. So it's just mainly focusing on knowing the cheers and knowing our routine so we can perform at the games to our best.
And as you guys get closer and closer to your first competition now, what do you think the most important thing this team needs to be working on to be ready for the start of the season?
I think it's more our attitudes toward each other. We really need to work well together to make the routine work. Just focusing on keeping up our stamina, knowing what we need to do, and knowing how to do it to get there.
And Eyga, obviously cheerleading, one of the closer-knit teams in all of sports, and a lot of that trust comes off the mats and outside of practice. What have the girls been doing team bonding-wise that's helping out that chemistry?
Well, we also just try to talk to each other all the time. Everyone on the team, whether it's JV and varsity, we all have good relationships with each other. Whenever anyone has a question, they're not afraid to ask. So we're very sisterly. It's pretty good. The chemistry's good.
The only question I have left, one basketball game that you could pick you're most excited to cheer in this year, which one would it be?
Well, I really like the energy that we had at the FCIAC championship last year, so hopefully the boys make it because I'm looking forward to cheering.
Well, I was going to say, you guys get Wilton at home this year, so I think that could be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Girls, it's always fun catching up with you. We want to wish you best of luck in basketball and, of course, in the competition season. We can't wait to see you and the Tigers out there.
Thank you so much.
Alongside the cheerleading captains at Ridgefield High, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.